Hello again, we're back, and this time we'll be talking on simultaneous equations. Yes, a simultaneous equations are those equations that help us to find the value of x and y simultaneously. Yes, for that I have to relate two equations together. So assuming I have 2x minus 4 is equal to 5, and I have 2x minus 4y, because I'm finding the value of x and y simultaneously, and I have here 4y minus 3x is equal to 6. This is equation 2. This is equation 1. I am told to find the value of my x and my y. Now, there are different ways of solving simultaneous equations. The various ways are substitution method, we have the elimination, we have the graphical, and we have the determinant method. Alright, so these are four basic methods that could be used to solve simultaneous equations. Substitution method involving substitution. Elimination method involving us eliminating one factor to find the other, that's one variable to find the other. And graphical method, that we make use of graph. And then finally determinant method, which we use determinants and matrices to find. But in this video I will only deal with substitution method. In later videos I will talk on determinant method and graphical method, but for now I'll deal with only substitution method. So assuming I'm given this as my question 1. Now if you notice, this is 2x, this is 4y, this is 4y, this is 3x. So that means I have to rearrange the system. So solving that, I have my first equation as 2x minus 4y is equal to 5. That's what I was given. If I'm rearranging this, I only need move my x to this point. That gives me minus 3x. My y is positive, plus 4y is equal to, finally I have 6 equal to 6. This is my equation 1. This is my equation 2. Now in substitution, I have to substitute values to get other values. So I will take my equation 1 first. From equation 1, I want to make my x the subject of the formula. I can make my y, but I choose to make my x the subject of the formula. So this gives me 2x to be equal to 5. Then I subtract both sides. I add 4y to both sides. This gives me 4 plus 4y. That's to remove this, and I divide both sides by 2. So my x here is equal to 5 plus 4y divided by 2. This is my x. Now I will put the value of my x in equation 2. That's just to simplify basically. So putting this in equation 2, this is not square, this is 2, it belongs to the denominator of this. So putting this is my x, is 2. Now Putting this here, it gives me minus 3. My x is 5 plus 4y divided by 2. This gives me 5 plus 4y divided by 2 plus 4y equal to 6. Now I'm going to open the bracket. This gives me minus 15 minus 12y over 2 plus 4y is equal to 6. So all I need to do is take the LCM, and I have minus 15 minus 12y plus 8y is equal to 6. This over 2. So I know my 60 is over 1, so I'm going to cross multiply both sides, and this gives me minus 15 minus 12y plus 8y is equal to 2 times 6. That's 12. That's all I did was cross multiply this, multiply this, this multiply this. Now I will have to collect like terms. I'll move all my y factors to one side and my non-y factors to the other. So this gives me minus 12y plus 18y is equal to 12. I'm moving this 15 over here. That's plus 15. Now minus 12y plus 18 gives me 6y. Oh, it's not 18, it's even 8. Minus 12y plus 8 gives me minus 4y. Sorry, that's a 4. That gives me minus 4y, which will be equal to 12 plus 15 gives me 27. So I'm going to divide both sides by minus 4, and I have my y to be equal to minus 27 over 4. Now I have gotten the value for my y, so I'm going to put my y in. Now this here I can call equation 3. So I'll put this in equation 3. So if I put that here, I have my x to be equal to 5 plus 4. The value of my y is minus 27 over 4 divided by 2. This gives me my x to be equal to, so now obviously 4 will cancel 4, so I'm left with 5 minus 27 all over 2. Now 5 minus 27 is going to be minus 22 divided by 2. And this is going to give me minus 11. So here I have finally gotten the value of my x and my y. Now to confirm if these values are accurate, you can input x and y into equation 1. That's 2 multiplied by your x minus 11 plus 4 multiplied by your y, that's minus 27 over 4. And it is still going to give you 5. You cancel that to equation 2. 4 multiplied by your y, that's minus 27 over 4. Minus 3 multiplied by your x, that's minus 11. It's going to give you 6. Then assuming again, let me take another question. Assuming I am given these equations, 3y plus let's say 4x equals 10, then 7y minus 15x equals to 0. This is my equation 1. This is my equation 2. Now from equation 1, this is equation. I want to make my, okay, this time around, let me make y subject of the formula. I want to make my y the subject of the formula, so I'll subtract both sides by 4. This gives me my 3y to be equal to 10 minus 4x. I can call this equation 3. So now that I'll divide both sides by 3 to get my y alone, gives me my y to be equal to 10 minus 4x divided by 3. Okay, let me call this equation 4. Moving on, I am going to put the value of my y. Let me put it in equation 2 to get that for my x. So from equation 2, I have 7. What's my y? My y is 10 minus 4x all over 3. You shouldn't be scared, there's actually nothing hard here. Minus 15x equals to 0. Just take your time and you understand it. Okay, opening this bracket, I have 70 minus 28x all over 3 minus 15x equals to 0. So I'm going to have to take the LCM from here. So this gives me 70 minus 28x all over 3. Okay, I'm going to have to extend this. Minus 3 times 15, I think that should be 45. 45x equals to 0. So I'm going to cross multiply because obviously this is over 1. So this times this and this times this. So it gives me my 70 minus 28x minus 45x equals to 0 because 3 times 0 is 0. So I'm going to collect all my x factors on one side and my y factors on the other side. This gives me minus 28x minus 45 x equals to minus 70 because 70 crossed to the other side. Now minus 28 minus 45 gives me minus 76x, so I think 8 plus 5 should be 3, so it's minus 73 x equal to 70 equal to minus 70. Right. So this, if I'm dividing both sides by minus 73, I have my x to be equal to 70 over 73. See, nothing hard there. Now, substituting this into my equation 4, putting my x into equation 4. Now, that gives me my y to be equal to 10 minus 4, what's my x, 70 over 73, all over 3. So my y will be equal to 10 minus 280 all over 73 all over 3. So my y would be equal to, taking the LCM from this point, 730 minus 280 minus 280 all over 73 all over 3. So this gives me this minus this 450 over 73 times 1 over 3. I just move this up 1 over 3. So this gives me, this here is 1, this here is 150. So it gives me as 3 in 3 1, 3 in 450, 150. Gives me 150 over 73. That is the value for my y. So I've gotten my x and my y. There's nothing really wrong there, and if you put these two values into this equation, it should give you the same thing. It will give you the same thing. So thank you very much. I'll see you later.